Greetings, Knights of YouTube. I am your Lord Commander, and welcome to Manor Lords. Indeed, we have never touched this game at all ever in the history of our channel, but today we will be touching it. Touching it indeed. But seeing as we have never played this game before, we will be beginning, obviously, with a new game. I do believe this game has actually undergone a bit of an update from what I understand. There are a few new maps that are integrated, I suppose. That being said, I kind of like the way this guy looks. He's kind of got the same mustache as me in a way, you know, nothing too crazy. Then again, there's also this guy who's got more of the goatee thing going on, you know, can't grow a beard, but this is what I got. So the goatee might win it. But then again, I really like the kind of orangish, you know, headpiece that this man's got going on here. His name is Jorg. No, it is not. Now this is our young Lord Arthur. He's a bit more on the stewardship side. I think we're going to focus almost entirely on trying to build a sustainable nation here, or a city, I guess. Again, I don't really understand the scope of this game just yet, so we're going to figure it out together, guys. Oh my god, this thing is so intricate. Oh my god, it's so intricate. Oh, good lord. This is going to be cool, but it's going to take me some time, so give me a minute, lads.
3 weeks later.
And there it is, lads, our new coat of arms for our city. A little more, like, spiky and menacing looking for the absolute daffodil of a man that is Arthur. But I think it's pretty interesting. It's kind of like a warning to, you know, to ne'er-do-wells, but a feeling of safety and security for those who seek to join us. Perfect. So the game setup, the map selection is what we're looking at here. I heard the Germanic Valley is kind of like the starting point, I believe. High Peaks is basically all mountains, and then the Winding River obviously is a massive river. I would totally be down to mess around with the river, but seeing how wide that is, I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, and it makes me a little bit nervous just looking at it. I'd rather just start on like the basic Germanic Valley, since it's our first time. Eliminate all the other lords, plural, by claiming their territory. That's totally fine. I'm kind of okay with that. Not bad. But now that we have our initial settings set up, it's time to just jump into the adventure, guys. I'm very excited, but at the same time very nervous. I've never really played a game like this before. At least not to this extent. So, just bear with me, and hopefully we enjoy the adventure together. And here we are, lads. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Yeah, it's beautiful. Our current settlement name is Hagensteig. Hagensteig? I think that's alright. That's not a bad name, to be sure. So we have an iron deposit, rich wild animals over here, rich clay deposit, stone deposit. Not bad. So we're off here in like the... Got it. I am going to keep the tutorials on for now, so just bear with me. But yeah, we have a couple of rich deposits, one of them in clay and one of them with wild animals. Wild berries are currently growing, and then we have a stone deposit. So what it looks like to me, there's fishing here, rich deposit of salt. Yeah. Rich deposits. Got it. That makes sense. Okay. Trade points, trade points. Alright, our nearest trade point is actually down this way. So this is like apparently the King's Road or something equivalent, which is totally fine. I think one of our first like big expansions needs to be over here. Outlaws and Hildebolt von Berenroot. Jesus. But yeah, I think one of our first goals, or not our first goals, but one of our first expansions needs to be over here into the lands of Eichenau, so that we can try and claim this rich deposit of iron. I know there's a way we can get a deep mine, which will indefinitely get us iron from rich deposits. So that's kind of the goal, I guess. We do have a rich deposit of animals currently, and then obviously the clay, which doesn't really do much for us. We do have homelessness. here, which is quite sad. Which is not something that we want. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little overwhelmed. I have no idea where to start. I know how to place buildings for the most part. Yeah, we need timber. Alright. So we're gonna start with a logging camp. There are plenty of trees in the area, but I don't want to interrupt the animals over here, so I'm thinking we can place our logging camp off this way. Or even off this way, like down here. Because it's not a terrible distance to travel, but again, I don't want to interfere with the animals going on over here. If this is the current heart of our settlement, I think we just need to set up, like, over here. Construction. Got it. Alright, understood. Understood. Do we have an oxen? We're going to set this as our highest priority for the time being. We could demolish it. Don't want to do that. General. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll normal speed it for now. Nice. I have heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who had wronged me. Interesting, Hildebolt. Can I write back? I sure can. Rhetoric, negotiation. Your time has come. Oh god. I'm not ready for that. Rhetoric. You have no rightful claim to sell bits in Hofstenstein. No? Aha! Send, you piece of shit. Interesting. Nice. Construction finished. Beautifully done. Not bad. Alright, so let's go ahead. How many families do we have? Pause this. Total population 10. How many families, though? I believe 5? We have 5 families? Yeah, that's fine. So we'll get some people to start working on logging. People advanced. Livestock. Nice. Alright, next up, I think we're going to try and get a hunting camp. I feel like that makes sense here. So we're going to get that working as well. I believe there's a way, from what I understand. Yeah, limit work area. Okay. So we're going to start with just like a relatively small-ish area. This little area of woods is where they're going to be able to work in. In the meantime, we're also going to get this constructed, so we're going to put that at very high, because we need food for sure. But then it's time to keep building forager hut, fisherman's hut. Alright, so not quite, because the wild berries aren't quite done growing yet. We do have a rich deposit of animals, which is beautiful. Forester's hut to plant saplings, so we don't really need that just yet. Logging camp. We definitely need firewood, and we definitely need planks. But mining, stone cutter, and mining pits. Granary, storehouse. Okay. So we need a storehouse, and we need a granary, and then obviously we need houses. So right now we need 5 housing areas. I don't know where I want to put our houses though, because there's a lot of resources around us, and clearing out all these trees is not going to do us any good. That being said, yeah, I really don't know. I'm a little overwhelmed. It's kind of a lot, guys. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm actually ready to manage a town such as this one, if I'm being honest. But honestly, the life chooses you. You don't choose the life. So, we're going to get it done either way, lads. Okay, we're not quite there yet, it seems. So, we need to continue our journey, because we need more timber. So I do have 2, can I assign a livestock? Oh, I don't have a livestock, do I? I do. Kuntz. Kuntz is transporting. That's beautiful. Excellent. So they're getting some shit done. I love that. Good to see it, lads. Yeah, out there being productive. Nice. Good old Kuntz. Very nice. And now the hunting camp is completed. That's beautiful. We're going to assign a family here as well. Yeah, we have 3 families. I don't want to do 2 just because I want us to be able to save some effort, or at least some animals. It is only March after all. But that being said, let us also assign an area here. Whoops. I guess I backed out a little too much. That's cool. Yeah, advanced. Assign a work area. We're going to do it like right here in these woods. That's beautiful. Excellent. Very cool. So shit's getting done, slowly but surely. Next to be constructed is our hitching post, which is fine. These guys are getting some shit done. So far, we still have very little timber storage. I'm going to assign another family. We need some shit to get done here, for sure. Damn, yeah. That being said, I don't believe that's going to cost 2, huh? Because we need houses. And one of the best ways that I saw was that it would take only 10 timber. So we only need 3 more timber, honestly, which should be fine. That being said, we are going to super speed this just a tad bit and hopefully get the timber up that we need. Currently at 8. That's not bad. Nice. The hitching post is now also finished. Can I order another livestock? 20. I have 50. Do I really want that, though? Trade points. Nah, we don't really need that. Can I assign a family? Yeah. Oh, we don't have any unassigned families now, so construction is going to stop. Understood. So I'm going to pull one of these guys. They said, summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun. And honestly, you are absolutely right. There are supplies here. Yeah, just straight up ruined supplies. Alright, so before we can get started on building our houses, because I was going to put them like right here. And I still think we can, honestly. I'm not too worried about it. I think getting our storehouse first might be the best bet. It's only going to cost 2 timber, which is not bad. But I'd rather get houses built, especially considering winter is coming. The stocks are always right in the end, aren't they? Winter is coming. What if we went like all the way back? That's still only going to get us 4. So what I really need is to get these supplies out of the goddamn way. Yeah. So I believe I do need to build our storehouse first. What is this pointing for? Oh, pointing towards the road, huh? The storehouse. We can definitely set it up right here next to the main road, the King's Road, I suppose. Oh my. That's so sad. Exposed supplies are getting soaked. So many supplies. Oh, there's already a hitching post? Brother, I'm embarrassed. And what I need is for these supplies to get, like, put away. Like, please, somebody. No market set up. I just need y'all to move these damn supplies. Like, please, somebody. Alright, in the meantime, let's also get a granary built. Having them be kind of opposite each other on the road is going to be pretty interesting to see. We can super speed this as well. As for the hunting, how goes the hunting? 34. Not bad. So we do have 10 meat already. That's not bad at all, actually. Used to fill hunger. Are we going hungry? I don't know. I don't know how this translates. Like, if I have 10 food, is that 1 food per family? Because I have no idea. Not entirely sure what's going on here. That being said, we are going to continue hunting. Can I set, wild animals per herd? This building will stop production of the region's surplus if the region's surplus of this resource is less than or equal to the reserve, which is 10. So we will stop hunting animals if there are only 10 per herd. If we get down to 10. That's fine, I guess. I don't know. If y'all have any hints for me, please help me. I don't know what I'm doing, and it shows. It's starting to show. Homeless people tents. My favorite. Please get our supplies out of the fucking rain, you morons. Look, they're doing it. Thank God. Oh, good heavens. Yeah, but now we also need to build this dam. This bad boy. This is the highest priority right now, y'all. Get to work. There we go. Beautiful. We got our oxen putting in the work right now. That's beautiful. Now I need y'all to get these damn supplies out of here. Please. There they go. No? Nobody? Y'all suck. Y'all absolutely suck. Family requests more market area. No. Sure. Okay, fine. We'll build a market. I don't see why not. What can we do with a market? What are we... Marketplace. Provide space for market stalls, which when supplied by an active granary and storehouse will distribute goods to the burgage plots. However, we do not have burgage plots yet, so I need y'all to stop your bitching and get rid of these supplies. Please, get your supplies off the ground. Oh, good lord. Thank you. Finally. Sweet Jesus. That was like pulling teeth. Ugh. Peasants. Absolute peasants. As if I'm not one as well. This absolute dandelion of a man, Arthur. Good lord. Alright, what if we went down to just... This is 6 houses right here. And we have enough timber to do it. There's only one house big enough to get the extra space. And I think that's okay. Because I don't want to, like, just absolutely jam-pack the place with burgage plots that we don't necessarily need. And as far as aesthetic purposes go, yeah, I don't know, actually. Yeah, because this will give us 6. Everybody's got room for extra space and a backyard, basically. Which, you know, you can do, like, the extra shit with. That's fine. Let's get that done. Oh, it's beautiful. Settlement level increased in Hagensteig. That's beautiful. New development point. Epic. Alright. So we've built all 5 of our burgage plots. Homeless people now move into available burgage plots immediately. Click on the burgage plot to view its residential requirements. Fulfilling these requirements will increase approval. Now we need 50% or like 51% or more approval to get more people to move in. And that's kind of the goal here. So as we grow, yeah, growth to attract new families to your settlement. I was right, at least 50%. Cool, okay, got it. Yeah, not bad. So we can upgrade it to a level 2, or we can expand the living space. This doubles the living space of this burgage plot, allowing more families to move in. So within one plot, we can get 2 families to move in. At the same time, we can construct a backyard expansion. Vegetables. Oh, that costs gold, though. What is this shit called? Regional wealth. Amount of money owned by the residents of this region. It is the primary currency used in the trading post. Can be spent on a backyard extension or converted to treasury via the manor taxes panel. How do I get more regional wealth, though? That's what I'm curious about. A new message, eh? A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Let us form our militia. Time has come, lads. Yeah, look at them. Here they come. They march out to the banner of their lord. It's beautiful to see. Look at the mad lads. Hell yeah. There's only 10 of them currently, which is totally fine. Yeah, but here they are, out here in their peasant clothing and everything. The one lad's got like a coif and a helmet. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's actually not bad. 3 of them. Yeah, some tall shields and some spears. Not bad. Certainly not bad. I see. Aha. Very Total War. Don't run, lads. It's alright.
Units, stay still. Watch the sky. Everybody forward.
Nice. Not bad. Everybody go home. Yeah. Very cool. I'm very excited. So we're definitely getting some shit done. I don't know quite what to do next. I know we have... Yeah, specializing region. Got it. So we have hunting here. Hold on. Can I see something? See, I didn't know how to pop up the overlay. So, I get it. We don't have that much fertile land here. Actually, not much at all. So emmer, I don't know what that is. Flax, barley, rye. So rye is kind of our best bet here. Smell. Fire hazard. Very interesting. Yeah, so rye would kind of be our best bet if we decided to start building farms. I don't think we're going to do that. Underground water. So access to water actually runs straight through the burgage plots as well, which is not bad. We can start to build a well if we need to. Yeah, we're going to put a well literally right there. That's awesome. A corpse pit. Jesus. A wooden church. This is going to take planks, it looks like. Yeah. So what we need now, yeah, is to start getting the woodcutter's lodge for firewood, because it is May, so we're still in spring, which is not bad. We have a whole season. But either way, we might as well get started on both of these. That way we can start stockpiling enough fuel for the winter. And then obviously the saw pit, so we can get wooden planks for higher tier construction. Alright, we're going to set both of those to very high, and this one to the highest. Beautiful. Balancing production. By selecting the Advanced tab of a production building or artisan's workshop, you can set a reserve and production limit. Workers will not work in the building until you have more of that resource in surplus in the region. Workers will not work in the building until you have more of that resource in surplus in the region. Production limit. Workers will only work in the building if you have less of that resource in surplus in the region. So we're setting the limit between. So the reserve is the bottom. The production limit is the max. Yeah, so minimum and maximum. Reserve, production limit. Okay. So this is going to keep us from turning all of our timber into planks. Yeah, and this is going to keep us from using too many planks or something. Got it. That gave me a headache. I don't know what I'm talking about. Produces firewood. So these guys are going to use the wood from around the burgage plots. So we're going to set a work area just around the burgage plots. So it doesn't look like the woodcutter's lodge has an issue with reserve or anything. It's the saw pit. So the saw pit deliberately or intentionally utilizes timber to create planks. So this is why we need to have the advanced reserve and production limit. Okay, this building will stop production if the region's resource meets or exceeds the production limit. Alright, so I don't want to max out on planks just because I don't know what we're going to need, but I do want to set a reserve. This building will stop production if the region surplus of this resource is less than or equal to the reserve. So currently we have 8 timber. Yeah, we can set that as our max. Or as our minimum, right? I think that's pretty fair. We'll keep it at 8 for now. And now that we have burgage plots, we can actually make a market as well. So I think we're going to get started on that. Yeah, running out of fuel, I know. Nice, so we have a food stall. Not enough supplies. Check the supplies tooltip. Got it. Yeah, running out of fuel. So we need fuel. That is... firewood. Alright, so firewood. We have food for 7 months, which is cool. We still have our rich deposit. It is June. This thing is fully capped out. So we definitely need... Damn it. Yeah, I think we might have hit a hiccup. We currently have 6 burgage plots. Only one of them is not occupied. However, our approval is not as high as we can get it, or as high as we need it to be. We need the church. There is market availability. We have water access. We don't have a fuel stall. But we do have 2 food stalls. Why do we have 2 food stalls, it says? That's not accurate. We only have 1. So you're a damn liar. Liar pants. Bread. Yeah, spoilage is low. Alright, so we need meat in here. How are we divvying out the meat? We have 29 meat. So what are we doing with the meat? People, advanced. The meat is in here. It says. But it also says we only have bread. So somebody's lying. Where's all my meat? Is it here? It's being stored in the hunting camp. With all the fucking hides. Got it. Got it. Got it. So how do I make sure that this gets... Oh, so it's just kind of connected, but I can't see it in here, huh? Is that it? That's interesting. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, lads. Alright, let's take a look around regionally. There are some brigands here. They're currently awaiting orders. Don't know what that means. But yeah, there are neighbors to the west. I don't like that. They're actually directly in the woods to our west. So if we wanted to, we could pick a fight, but I don't think we're going to. So, we are going to continue knocking out some firewood. We don't have any fuel for any months, actually, which is an issue. We only have 1 timber currently. Are we making anything right now? We're not. And that's because our timber is currently at 8. 8 out of 28. So I'm going to assign a livestock here. And I want to assign one here if I can. I don't think I can. Yeah, never mind then. Because we need firewood. So part of me thinks we might just have to super speed it. But at the same time, yeah, we need 20 planks. 8 timber. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to min-max this a little smartly. We need 5 timber to build the church. So what I want to do is I want to take this down to just 5 for now. That way we can immediately get started on creating timber or planks. Yeah, that should be fine. We're going to super speed this just a tad bit. Food for 7 months. No unassigned families to guide the ox. Well, fuck me. Don't do that. Okay, fuel for 1 month, food for 6 months. What we also need to consider is... yeah, getting the forager hut. This is only going to cost 1. Which is totally fine. So I'm thinking 5 trees uprooted. Let's try not to uproot any trees. And then we can make this our highest priority. We can actually unassign the people from the hunting camp for now to get started on this. What does fuel for 3 months look like? 20 firewood? 50. That's only 3 months? That's crazy. Alright, that being said... Oh, I can't. There's just generic storage, but I can't officially, like... Okay. Got it. So, generic storage. Yeah, and then storage. Can I set up a market stall through these guys? I can. But how do I get the firewood to the people? It looks like it's fine, it says. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Jesus. A varied diet. Yeah, if y'all don't get your unassigned asses over here and build this goddamn forager hut. How do I get herbs? Keep wanting to say herbs. I know that's not right. How do I get me some herbs? Damn it, Herb. Help me. Oh, good lord. At this point, just help me build the freaking church. I only have 5 planks, goddammit. Like, if y'all, like, please come and build this goddamn forager hut. I beg of y'all. Y'all are not doing anything. Oh, good lord. Thank you. The one guy out there building shit. Like, sweet Jesus. There we go. Add a herb garden. It's gonna take gold to make it happen? Fuck. To grow herbs. Alright. God damn it, Bobby. Yeah, and all of this stuff is gonna go to the pantry. Alright. 64 berries. Cool. Get your asses over there. It's a distance. It really is a distance. That is unfortunate. I don't know if I should have placed the building all the way over there, but I guess it's whatever. Hey, we're at 50% approval. Market food variety. Nice. Please get me one more goddamn family in here. I beg. Nice. Now we're picking berries, too. Fuck yeah, dude. Good. Shit is getting done. We still have one unoccupied household. Y'all are just a bunch of big babies, aren't you? Get your asses back to work. Yeah, no unassigned families. Huh. We have a lot of planks. 45 planks. That's more than enough to be able to create our church. Perfection. Question is, where do we want to put our church? You know? The Church of Hagensteig. Hagensteig. Should it be right here? What is this? Our granary? Ooh, the church right next to the granary is an interesting concept. Have it facing, like, due north. Or some such. That would be interesting. What is this? Hitching post. Can I move this? Sure can. There we go. Put our church just right there in the center. Make this shit our highest priority. Yeah, we have hella planks. So we're gonna actually stop. Not the firewood. We have fuel for 10 months. Alright, we can stop the firewood for now. Let's stop the firewood, stop the planks. And get people building. We have the oxen hard at work. Coots. He's waiting. Oh, but probably because the other thing isn't built yet. Aw, poor Coons. My bad, dude. Yeah. Friedline? Jesus, that's a name. Either way, lads. Things are coming along interestingly. I do appreciate y'all's patience with me. I have no idea what I'm doing, if you could not already tell. It is the final month of the summer. August has finally rolled around, and our church is being built right on the eve, on the cusp of autumn, as we step into September. This is going to be quite interesting indeed, lads. Cinematic camera mode is actually really, really cool. Yay! Alright, that was not a good sign. Alright. Bandit camp was spotted. Alright, so another one has popped up to our northwest. Wait, what? Where are we at? Is this us? This is Hagenstead. Okay, yeah. So, oh, we're not even. What the fuck? We're the west. Oh, shit. So we're not even facing due north with our church. We're facing east. Oh, damn it. I mean, the front door is gonna face the fucking sunrise, which is cool. You know? Yeah, that's pretty interesting. That's not a bad spot for the church. I kind of enjoy it. I think it's a good place. It's pretty fitting. We do, in fact, have the approval of the people because the, you know, the church and yeah, you get it. You get it. Either way, we have 2 unassigned families currently. We do have fuel for 10 months, food for 7. Things are looking up for us, lads. The church has been completed. Yeah, that's just fucking beautiful. Absolutely righteous, lads. I cannot. Okay. I can make an animal pen. Both meat and hides. Aha. So I can make an animal pen out of at least one of these. We could also expand the living spaces. I don't think I'm gonna do that just yet. There are definitely options and shit that we can get done. However, 10 out of 36. We only have 10 spears. Why do we only have 10 spears? I thought we had more than that. We have 20 spears. Why do we not have 20 guys? Yeah, 20. We only have 10 recruits. Aha. So we need more recruits. How do we get more recruits, though? These families will focus on the job they were assigned to. Burgage plots. The additional families the settlement can support. 5 level 1 families. With 10 men. Okay. Level 1 families. Got it. Interesting. Alright. So things are slowly starting to make sense. This is how we get regional wealth. Alright, so we need to upgrade to level 2, which means we need more timber. So we definitely need to assign some extra people to the logging camp in order to get that shit done. For sure. We do have Kuntz. Yay, a new family started moving in. Excellent. Are there still people working here in the forager hut? There are. Beautiful. The hunting lodge has all but... The wild animal deposit has all but done its, reestablished its thing. So, we're gonna get to work. Everybody's gonna get to work. What are the benefits of getting animal pens? We do have a rich deposit. Heavy plow. Alright. I don't think farming is gonna be the right path for us. Trade logistics. I don't know. I really don't know. Trapping. Forest management. Beekeeping. Doubles the capacity of all wild berries. Fishing ponds. Enables hunters to skillfully lay traps in the forest, which give a passive income of meat. Passive income of meat. That's pretty cool. Enables the production of helmets. However, we don't have... Aha. Okay, so this is not the right move yet. I think I'm going to hold on to it, actually. Show me again how much food we have. Food for 6 months. So we'll make it through the winter for sure. We will make it through the winter. Especially when these fuckers go into hibernation and these things are no longer in bloom. Yeah, because there's a deep mine right here. Deep mining, yeah, enables the building to extract resources indefinitely if placed over a rich deposit. Indefinitely, it says. If we set them up like right here next to it, huh? Yeah, winter is nearly upon us, lads. And there are bandits on our borders. To our northeast and to our north. And far to the east and nowhere else. Okay, so there's only 3 currently. It's not bad. Okay, so we need clothing stall supply. Either linen, leather, or yarn. Okay, so that means industry, yes? Hides into leather. Alright, so we can definitely build one of these fucking things here. That's not bad. Like a tannery is what it's called. Yes? Yeah, I'm so smart, dude. So smart. Literally so smart. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Got the biggest of freaking brains. We're out here making it happen, lads. I may not have had a formal education like my father, but actually, as a matter of fact, I don't think my dad had a formal education either. So, fuck what I was going to say. He has no idea what he's talking about. And frankly, neither do I. We have no available living spaces, which means we have no choice but to expand the living spaces here. Cool. I don't know what this is going to do for us, but I've changed 3 of these. And I've added additional living space here, so we can get another family, hopefully. And then I've upgraded these to get the animal pen. Oh, but now I have to buy them. Fuck! Yeah, I have to buy the damn animals. What a silly bastard. Alright, let's fuck up this tannery here. What do hides do? I don't know, actually. It's currently September. Let's keep getting to work, I suppose. Alright, 26 out of 63. Not bad. We do still have 6 months worth of fuel, 8 months worth of food. We're going to continue on. Hopefully I can end this episode with enough time. Harvest season has ended. Yeah, it's officially autumn. Or it's October, actually. Which means it's almost winter. A new family started moving in. Yay! We have now lots of families. Construction. Cool. Alright, we can get to mining, too, which is epic. Connected to the road network, which is awesome. We've got these guys making leather, which is currently being sold in the marketplace, which is kick-ass. I do, however, need another one of these, because we have a common goods and a food stall. What I need now is a clothing stall, because we have hides that we got to get rid of. But I also have to start mining. But I've stopped production on just about everything else. Alright, so let's hold off here then. Let's take these people away. Take these people away just real quick. Just for the time. Requirements not met. It just said it was. It was. You bastard. What do you mean? Is it because I took these guys away? Can I no longer? Yeah, that was exactly it. Fuckers. Alright, let's get rid of the granary real quick. Nope. Fuckers. Alright. Alright, we can hold off on mining for now. Alright, mining is not that much of a priority. It's there, but it's not much. Alright, so we're going to get to upgrading. We don't have any more planks, which means we also need to start... Fuck, the voice crack is real. Oh, good lord. Y'all just bear with me. This is so stressful. And now there's a thunderstorm. This is ass. Yeah, we just need more families. Like, that's it. I think I prioritized some of the wrong things. And now we don't have that many people or families that we need. Oh, resources stolen by bandits, you fuckers. God damn it. Oh, good heavens. Oh, I'm selling hides. Am I selling hides? We need to not sell the hides. There we go. There's leather. There's literally common goods in the fucking thing. Okay, good. All right, they're chilling now. Sweet Jesus. Jesus. We need a medium village and regional wealth. How do I get regional wealth? Because the burgage plots are supposed to give me regional wealth. Did I just ruin it for myself? Because that's ass. That fucking sucks. Oh, I upgraded it to a level 2 already. So now, that's what I did. I thought I had upgraded the motherfucking thing. The living space. I did not, obviously. So that's great. But winter approaches, literally like right fucking now. So that's just fucking brilliant. We have enough fuel and food for 8 months and 5 months for fuel. Fuck. What I need is to stop producing planks. I'm actually not producing any planks. I'm not producing anything right now. Because I have 3 market stalls. Previous months, -2 for homelessness. So y'all are just mad because it happened in the past? Y'all literally have a house right fucking now. Like, what is the issue here? I don't understand. Please. Help a brother out, damn it. Nice. So now we have enough living spaces for 2. And we're still getting burgage plots. That's cool. And we have our level 2 burgage plot, which is cool. I'll take it. That's kick-ass. Nice. So now we have 14 spear militia. That's cool. We can still get up to 20 based off of the current inventory. But it's the number of families that we don't have. I need people to start moving in. We have 63% approval. That's not bad, dude. But still, we have to bide our time. I don't want to rush into anything and jump the gun and, you know, start pre-building anything or whatever that could potentially harm us in the long run. That was terrifying. Look at our bustling little village. I love it. Truly, truly amazing. But I do believe we will end this video here just on the cusp of winter before the first snows fall. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, again, please consider dropping a like for me. And if you're new to the realm, then feel free to subscribe. Get yourself a nice burgage plot just as the snows begin to fall. It's hauntingly beautiful, I think, and honestly very terrifying. I'm not quite ready for this, but winter has come to our sleepy little village. But until next time, lads, always, always, always remember, honor and service, glory and sacrifice, and I, your Lord Commander, will see you in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my friends.